Unlock the secrets hidden in court records right from the comfort of your home and without spending a single dime. We're going to learn exactly how to do that today with our step-by-step guide. Welcome, everyone. I am so thrilled to have you here for this explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating and just incredibly useful topic, navigating the McLennan County court records system. Whether you're doing a bit of genealogy research, maybe looking into some legal proceedings, or even conducting a background check, public records are literally an absolute goldmine of information. But let's be honest, knowing how to actually access them efficiently, well, that can sometimes feel like trying to solve a giant puzzle in the dark. But not anymore. By the end of this explainer, you'll be navigating these records like a total seasoned pro.
So think about this. How many times have you hit a super frustrating paywall online? You're searching for a public record and suddenly, boom, some third-party data broker wants your credit card information just to tell you if a document even exists. I mean, why pay for what you can find for free, right? It's a really great question, and it's exactly the problem we're solving today. This explainer is kind of your ultimate solution for taking control of your very own research. McLennan County provides this robust online tool that allows you to bypass those brokers entirely and find public court records yourself. Okay, so here is a quick look at our agenda for today. Number 1, unlocking McLennan County records. Number 2, types of available records. Number 3, our step-by-step search guide. Number 4, pro tips and limitations. And number 5, important legal disclaimers. Let's get into it. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, unlocking McLennan Court records. Now, it's really crucial we manage our expectations right away when diving into these databases. And this breakdown hits the nail on the head. So, what is actually free here? Well, searching the index to view case histories and docket sheets is completely 100% free to use for any member of the public. This index gives you a neat list of all the occurrences that have happened in the court concerning a specific case. However, and this is the catch, if you need to order an actual printed copy of a legal document, that is going to cost money. Per state law, the county charges $1 per printed page or $20 for a full export of all the filings for a single case, unless it's a massive request that requires a custom hourly rate. So to put that into perspective, you can find the info and trace the whole case history entirely for free, but taking home the official paper copies, that comes with a small fee. Moving right along to Section 2, types of available records. So the records you're going to encounter are broadly split into 2 main categories, civil and criminal. A civil case basically deals with disputes between private parties. As you can see, these are personal actions instituted to compel payment or the performance of some act, like, say, a judgment for money. Criminal cases, on the other hand, involve misdemeanors or felonies where state laws have actually been broken. In McLennan County, these are processed through the county clerk, who, by the way, handles thousands of misdemeanors cases every single year, and the district clerk, who manages all the felony cases. But honestly, the rabbit hole goes way deeper. Beyond just your basic civil and criminal court dockets, the county clerk is the custodian of a massive array of documents. I mean, this system allows you to investigate everything from assumed business names and foreclosure notices to marriage licenses, birth and death records, and even probate cases. If it's an official public record handled by the county, well, this is exactly where the trail begins. All right, let's jump into Section 3, Step-by-Step Search Guide. The actual process of searching is wonderfully straightforward. Think of it like this. Step 1, you just start at the official county website, mclennan.gov, and navigate over to their case index search page. Step 2, you're going to click the provided link, which actually, scratch that. It's going to redirect you to a portal hosted by eDocs Technologies. They're the vendor that maintains the search site for the county. And finally, Step 3, once you're in the portal, you simply enter your search criteria, like a person's name or a specific case number, to pull up the docket sheet. It literally is that direct. Now, as you search, you definitely need to be aware of the timeline of the data you're looking at. Full, highly detailed cases are available from the year 2001 all the way to the present day. However, if you're doing deeper historical or, say, genealogical research, you aren't entirely out of luck. General case information stretching way back to the early 1980s was converted over from this older legacy system they called Bridge. Now, naturally, the older the record, the less digital detail you might see, but the index footprint is still there, pointing you right in the correct direction. Which brings us to Section 4, Pro Tips and Limitations. Even the absolute best search engine is only as good as the query you give it, and this brilliantly illustrates a really common pitfall. This quote comes directly from the county clerk's self-service web guidelines.
Simple typos in original legal filings or even data entry errors made decades ago can completely hide your results. So if you're searching for a Jonathan with an O, make sure you also search Jonathan with an A, or just John, or John. Always try different spelling variations of first and last names so you can cast the widest net possible. Now, this is an absolutely crucial concept to grasp. The county perfectly compares this online index to a library card catalog. I really love this analogy. Just like a card in a library tells you that a book exists and exactly where to find it on the shelf, this index tells you a document exists and where it's filed. But remember, it is merely a guide. You should never rely on the index summary as the final absolute legal word for making major determinations. Think of it this way. It's the map, not the territory itself. Also, it's super vital to know that if you hit a technical glitch and suddenly can't see an image or a docket, don't panic. The county notes that routine system backups may cause document images to be temporarily unavailable online. So if it's not working, just go grab a cup of coffee, wait a little while, and refresh the page. And finally, Section 5, important legal disclaimers. So before you start acting on all this amazing information you find, we absolutely must review the legal boundaries. The crucial point here is understanding the county's liability, or, well, rather, their lack of it. The county makes it very clear that while they really strive for accuracy, they do not certify the absolute authenticity of the online information. They're not liable for any errors or omissions that might pop up in these digital records, and by using the service, you basically agree to hold the county harmless for any damages or consequences that result from you relying on this web data. Again, if you need certified guaranteed authenticity, you've got to formally request and pay for certified copies right through the clerk's office. And as a final rule of thumb regarding our journey today, this explainer is intended for informational purposes only. It is not legal advice, and viewers should consult with a legal professional or relevant authorities for specific guidance related to their individual circumstances. We're just here to show you how to open the door, but a professional should always guide you through what you actually find inside. All right. Armed with this step-by-step masterclass, you are completely ready to take control of your own research. You know exactly where to go, you know what's free versus what costs money, how to vary your searches to catch those pesky typos, and of course, the limits of the whole system. So I'll leave you with this exciting question. What hidden truths will you uncover in the public record today? Happy searching, stay curious, and thank you so much for joining me on this explainer.